Let's bring you in, Ben, and Sadiq Khan, because, of course, this man is, in my opinion, up to no good and on a world stage.
He certainly is. I mean, Elise Starmer is talking about building back Britain. Is that what he said? Building a better Britain. You know, even if he isn't, at least he's talking about it. Sadiq Khan is supposedly the mayor of London, but let's have a little look at what he's been up to over the past couple of weeks.
This is why London and Accra need each other. Your Majesty, pleasure to meet you. How are you? Pleasure to meet you. Welcome. It's impossible to come to Accra and not pay a courtesy call to Your Royal Majesty. London and Accra have a lot in common. Our boundless creative energy, our passion for music, food and culture, and our bold spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship. Our cities also have a heavy history. It's an uncomfortable truth that London played a key role in the organisation and funding of the transatlantic slave trade. But standing here, I feel optimistic that despite our difficult past, our two cities, our two nations are ready to write a new chapter. And I'm excited at the prospect of what we can do together to build a brighter, more prosperous and fairer future for all. The establishment of Imperial Global Ghana is a landmark moment. For the first time, a UK university, a London university, has a permanent base in Africa that's dedicated to science and technology. And I don't think it will be the last.
We hope that your visit today will act as a springboard for developing mutual beneficial partnerships, economic stability of both London and Accra. We look forward to a long-lasting, fruitful relationship.
So Sadiq Khan is travelling around the world like some imperial viceroy going on a trade mission to Africa, talking about making amends for slavery while there are still 40 million estimated slaves alive today. Many of them in Africa working on the clean energy systems that he's a big proponent of. You can see him here in one of the frames on the right-hand side, standing in front of the Ghana Independence Arch, which was built in 1957 when they were freed from the empire. And yet he's there literally to promote the imperial agenda. You know, the clue is in the name. It's Imperial Global Ghana. It's an imperial college. It's backed by the Gates Foundation, amongst many others. But, you know, it is still an imperial entity just because he is of a different ethnicity, a supposed person of colour. The guard, I suppose, has been let down, right? And what are they promoting? Genomics. So we can get that back on screen. We can see the genomic medicine building. So this is genetic engineering. This is all the fourth industrial revolution. If I can just click on, sorry, my click has disappeared. There we go. We can see they're promoting smart farms. So this is all the globalist fourth industrial revolution agenda, and importantly, funded by the City of London. So we can see on the right-hand side there, he's talking about the economic stability of London. What he really means is the city, which isn't really London at all. And actually, we can see here, this is from the past few weeks as well, an event held at the Mansion House, where he's speaking alongside the Lord Mayor of London, which I believe shows at least where some of his loyalties lie. This is another perfect example of what I call the unholy alliance between money and power, right? The city and these political supposed elites. He's also representing, of course, C40 cities, and I believe this is where his true allegiances lie. He's actually the co-president of C40 cities. It's controlled by the uber-Zionist American billionaire Michael Bloomberg up in the top left-hand side there, who's also joined on the board, interestingly, this is a recent development, by a key Sadiq Khan lieutenant, Mehdi Koban, who I've spoken about many times previously, the sort of MI6, US State Department, Rothschild family creation, who's also been in London recently, glad-handing the African diaspora here at the African Achievers Award a couple of weeks ago, which again I think is a perfect demonstration of the constituencies that Khan and the people around him are actually serving rather than the people of London.
I think you've absolutely hit that one on the head, Ben. The wining and dining, fine food, it's all there. This is imperial takeover, and Africa the target as opposed to being people that we're trying to help. No help for people in trouble in London. He's jet-setting around the world, helping to create climate change, I would have thought. But the hypocrisy is breathtaking, and we are going to continue to call these people and their policies out. Now, we'd like to say a huge thank you to everybody that's been supporting UK Column over the years. We will be 20 years, our 20-year anniversary next January 2026. So thank you very much to everybody who's helped support us, whether it's through making donations or actually taking out those monthly or annual memberships. So a huge thank you if you're one of the people that does support us financially, because you make this happen. Now, as you will have noticed over recent weeks and months, UK Column content has increased. Very pleased to say tonight at 7 p.m. on germ warfare, we've got Mike Yeadon talking about or asking the question, is science dead? And coming up on Thursday, I'm also very pleased to have the first of what should be a series of interviews with Jewish people who are now starting to question what's actually happening in the Middle East and what is actually taking place with the support of Zionist Israel. So on Thursday at 1 o'clock, I have an interview with Lynn Lopez Salcedo, and this is entitled From Zionist to Anti-Zionist, Memories, Dreams and Visions of Peace. I think you'll find it a fascinating interview, and we have more to come. I'd also like to remind people that Totnes this Friday at 7 o'clock, Andrew Bridgen will be speaking, and Patrick Henningsen will be hosting. The UK Column team will be there. Mike and myself will be there, and we look forward to seeing anybody who's prepared to come along and listen to what Andrew has to say. He is an exceptionally brave individual because the abuse he's absorbed from mainstream media and press since speaking out is truly incredible. And we know there are going to be some hostile elements in Totnes, unfortunately. That won't stop the event going ahead. Please come along and see us there. And also I'd like to give a reminder that UK Column on location in York coming up for Saturday, 18th of October, 2025. Beautiful location, absolutely wonderful hotel. We're looking to get the 400 seats sold in order to springboard us on to a weekend event in 2026. Tickets for York will be on sale from the 28th of July, so watch out for those. And it will be your support at this event in York that is going to make the difference for us doing what everybody or so many people has asked us, and that is, can we do a weekend event? Well, we're going to do our best in 2026. So come along to York and help us make that very special weekend next year happen. Now, where does that take us? And we're going to come on to the subject of physical materials in the digital age. And Diane, we bring you back again because